Good morning, everyone. We will be starting the conference shortly. Very good morning, respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, scholars, faculty members, students, and everyone joining us from across the globe. This is Manjari Punse, and this is Bhuvana Dese, College of Food Technology, Yavatmal. On behalf of College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, it gives us immense pleasure to welcome you all to International Conference on World Food Day, celebrated every year on 16th of October. The College of Food Technology Yavatmal is a government institute established under the University Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA in the year 2019. This is the first food technology government college in Vidarbha region and second in Maharashtra state in India. The college offers a 4-year professional bachelor's degree of technology in food technology. The vision of College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, is to create skilled technologists, researchers, entrepreneurs in food processing sector who can contribute to sustainable food production, reduction of post-harvest losses, and growth of small-scale food industry. It also aims to bridge the gap between agriculture and processing industries, promoting value addition to locally available crops and ultimately contribute to nation's GDP. World Food Day is celebrated every year on 16th of October to mark the founding of Food and Agriculture Organization of United Nations in 1945. It was officially established in 1979 by the FAO Conference to raise worldwide awareness about issues related to hunger, food insecurity, and sustainable food production. World Food Day is necessary because millions of people around the world still suffer from hunger and malnutrition. Despite advances in food production, it reminds nation of the urgent need to transform the current food systems into more sustainable, inclusive, and resilient ones. In the future, World Food Day will continue to serve as a global platform for promoting climate-smart agriculture, sustainable food innovation, and food as well as nutrition security. With increasing population, urbanization, and environmental challenges, the focus will shift towards developing smart food technologies, reducing post-harvest losses, encouraging plant-based and alternative protein sources, and empowering farmers with digital tools. On the behalf of College of Food Technology, I welcome all the dignitaries present here. Now, I would like to invite the Chairman of the Organizing Committee of ICE Food 2025, Dr. Jayashree Ghade Madam, for introduction of theme of International Conference.
Good morning to everyone present. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to extend a warm welcome to our Chief Patron, Honorable Dr. Sharadji Gadad Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, our Patron, Dr. D.M. Panchabai Sir, respected Director of Instruction and Dean, Dr. PDKV, AKOLA, and our mentor, Associate Dean, College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, Dr. V.P. Mane Sir. Today's guest of honor, Dr. Uday Annapure Sir, Head Department of Food Engineering and Technology, Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai, Professor Dr. R.B. Shirsagar Sir, Associate Dean and Principal, College of Food Technology, VNMKV, Parbani, and Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar Sir, Chief Scientist, Central Food Technological Research Institute, Mysore, Karnataka. I welcome all of you, sir, and faculty colleagues, research scholars, students, and guests from India and abroad. I welcome you all. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the inauguration of this prestigious international conference on emerging opportunities, innovations, and challenges in food processing, nutrition, and sustainable development, ICE Food 2025. organized by the College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, under the esteemed aegis of Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA. The primary objective of this conference is to provide a unique platform for scholars and professionals to present new insights, discuss challenges, and share experiences in food processing, nutrition research, and sustainable practices through keynote addresses, technical sessions, poster presentation, and panel discussion. We aim to explore emerging opportunities in food processing, value addition, and functional food, to present innovations in food science, including novel technologies, non-thermal processing, and smart packaging, to discuss challenges of malnutrition, food loss and waste, food safety, and sustainability, to provide a platform for international collaborations among students, academia, industry, and government stakeholders, to promote sustainable development goals through focused food and nutritional research. At this junction, I express my deep sense of gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir for his constant motivation and visionary guidance. I am thankful to respected Director of Instruction and Dean Dr. PDKV Akola and respected Associate Dean College of Food Technology Yavatmal for their unwavering support in organizing this international event. We are deeply honored to have among us eminent personalities as a guest speaker whose contribution to the field of food science and technology have inspired generation of researchers. This virtual platform transcends geographical boundaries, connecting brilliant minds from across the world to share knowledge, innovations, and aspirations for the healthier and more sustainable planet. To our researchers and students, I encourage you to make the most of this invaluable opportunity, listen keenly, interact actively, ask questions boldly, form academic and professional connections, and share your ideas. Conferences are not just about presentations. They are about building networks, nurturing curiosity, and planting seeds for future collaborations and innovations. As the chairman of this organizing committee, I take immense pride in the dedicated efforts of our faculty and student volunteers whose restlessness commitment has made this event possible. I look forward to dynamic discussions, meaningful collaborations, and transformative ideas emerging from this forum over the coming 3 days. Thank you for your presence, participation, and passion for advancing the field of food science and technology. I wish you all the fruitful, enriching, and memorable conference experience. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the brief introduction of iFood 2025. Now, I would like to introduce our chief guest, respected Dr. Udyanapure Sir, Head Department of Food Engineering and Technology, Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai, India. Member of Academic Council, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Sambhajinagar. Member of Academic Council, Dr. B.M. College of Home Science, Mumbai. Presently, Head of the Department of Food Engineering and Technology, ICT Mumbai from 1st of Jan 2025. Ex-Director, ICT Mumbai, Marathwada Campus, at Jalna in Maharashtra since January 2021 to 2024. Sir is having 24 years teaching and research experience. Sir is recipient of ISCMA Excellent and Outstanding Service Award as Professor, recipient of Sri Somalal Vyas Sea Innovation Award in 2022, 2023 and 2024. Recipient of UGC BSR Mid Career Award grant from University Grant Commission in 2021. Recipient of Best Teacher Award in 2014 and 2016. Research areas include cold plasma processing, extrusion processing, plant germs, and hydrocolloids, plant proteins, traditional foods, food biotechnology, and bioprocessing. Chairman, Scientific Panel for Nutraceuticals, Health, Foods and Functional Foods at FSSAI. Chairman, Food and Agriculture Committee at Bureau of Indian Standards. Sir has successfully guided 26 PhD and 126 MTech students and presently guiding 20 PhD and 16 MTech students. Sir has published more than 210 international research papers, 23 book chapters, 1 book, 2 patent granted, and applied for 4 more patents. Now, may I please invite Sir for the speech?
Sir, please unmute yourself.
Thank you. Because I was not getting allowed to unmute myself. That was a problem. Okay. So, respected dignitaries and
Sir, यांना clean कसं करायचं?
all the faculty members and students of the College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, I thank organizing committee as well as the respected authorities of the institution for inviting me to be here to interact with the students on this platform. On the occasion of World Food Day celebration. As we know, this year, the theme for the World Food Day celebration is actually hand in hand for better food and a better future for everyone. That is the theme that has been decided by the WHO in general. Every year, WHO decides the theme for celebrating the World Food Day. So definitely, now it's the time to work hand in hand with all the stakeholders together in the fraternity of food science and technology so that we can definitely have a better future prospectus. Because as the theme says, definitely we are all together working hand in hand only till time. But now it's why it is being specially emphasized on that is that in this new era, people are quite scattered, and there is really a need to get together all the scientists who are working in the various individual fields, and it is necessary to collaborate with each other and come together to find the ways, because alone we cannot fight all the challenges, because every day we will be definitely having a different challenges. Of course, it's a process of evolution, we can say in general, where nature will always put forth the different challenges before us, before the mankind, and we need to resolve that. As of today, even the being a food technologist, you all are budding food technologists, and you need to shoulder these responsibilities in future. Even as of today, we are working together to resolve various issues, various challenges which are being put forth by the nature. Because it is always the things are challenging for the mankind and humankind, and that is the reason why this conference has been organized with the theme, that is the emerging opportunities, innovations, and challenges in food processing, nutrition, and sustainability sustainable developments. Because you see, the nowadays sustainability is a buzzword which is very important, because whatever the things are being uh, innovated, or whatever the things are being coming out as output of the research R&D which is being done in various institutions and various industries in India and across the world, everybody is actually trying to fight against the uh, situation and try to get the new things in line for the betterment of the mankind. And here, definitely, we are having the challenges altogether to cope up with the situations. Day by day, population is getting increasing, and it is a responsibility of all the nations around the world to feed their citizens with increasing population. And at the other end, the arable land, which is being used for the agriculture purpose, is getting reduced day by day because of the different kind of developments, construction activities, and many other kind of developments, where the uh, major challenge is that we are having a limited available land, but at the same time we need to grow the crops at a larger extent with a greater yield, so that we can really produce the sufficient quantity of the food material to feed the growing population. And of course, there are different agriculture practices are being used. Now, a lot of innovations are also being done uh, in the agricultural sector to increase the yield of different varieties, to develop the new varieties, and which are having the higher yield and can be utilized by the human being, so that there should not be the scarcity. Once upon a time, there was a lot of scarcity of the food material. Even uh, the young generation may not be aware of that thing, but our generation have actually faced that, and maybe we were the kids at that time, we were also not grown up, but we have seen that drought which was there during the 1971-72, where a lot of scarcity of the food grain was there, and we were quite dependent on the other countries like US and all for food grains. And that to be, it has been getting imported and with a limited quantity. So rationing was there. There was a rationing for the food grain. There was a rationing for the milk, because we were not the milk producer as good as today we are. Those days were very different. Then the green revolution come into picture. Then white revolution come into picture for the milk production and processing. Lot of things, a lot of changes have been already being done, and India has grown to this stage with all the efforts with the different agriculture scientists and other scientists who have really contributed to make the India self-sufficient. We always are having the issues related to food production, food processing, and food distribution. These are the major challenges, always are there. Even today, also, we are having all these challenges. Though there are all means of overcoming these are available, there are different tools are available, but still, being those tools are available, many times we may not afford that. That is also the one major concern. It should be affordable also. So in all sense, actually we need to particularly these you people, young budding food technologists, should really learn all these things. And uh, looking into history is very important aspect. See, the food technology is actually being developed in the World War II. So, see, every invention, see, it is being called as a necessity is the mother of invention. So, it is the same thing what happened during World War II. All over the world, every country in the world has been pulled into the war, and there are a lot of challenges during the war situation. The major one of that major challenge is how to provide the good quality food to the soldiers. That was a major challenge. And that was the time actually lot of inventions were being carried out and done during the World War II. So whatever the thing, even the simple example, I can take only one example here, the canning process. Canning process is actually being developed at that time only because long shelf life of the food is very much important, and because uh, sustainability of that processed food, what we call today as a sustainability, it was being thought of that time also, and how the shelf life of the food can be extended, and what are the reasons for food material getting spoiled. So all these have been considered, and based on that, the things were developed, technologies were developed, science have been developed. So all these things are there where science and technology plays the major role in the food processing and preservation. So there are many other aspects in the food processing are there, and actually looking at the different prospectus, being students of the food technology, you are all quite aware. You will be learning all those things in your future courses. Many of you who are in the final year and all, they must be aware of these many of the food processing techniques which they have learned till time. But it's not the end of the thing, as there will be the challenges. See, nature is complete always evolving. So process of evolution which has been set up is generally the continuous process. So we do, even today also we are in the process of evolution, and because of that we need to face the challenges every day. The recent challenge which we have faced is a COVID, correct? That is also the challenge put before the mankind by the nature. So nature is going to put all the challenges with us, and we have to take it those challenges and uh, convert that challenges into opportunities. And that's what the opportunities are generally hidden in the challenges. Wherever there are challenges, there are opportunities. So we need to find out those opportunities, pick up those opportunities, and work on that, and find the solution for such opportunities, find the answer for the challenges where the opportunity which can be well converted into the opportunity. And there are different kind of things happening year by year. The challenges will also be different every year by year, decade by decade. All the challenges were being getting changed. Even there are a lot many centuries has already gone, and still there are more to come, but challenges will be remain always there, and always they will be the different challenges. Now, as of today, if you see what is the challenges before us, we have self-sufficient as of today. The India, our country is self-sufficient for the food grains production and all. But still, we can't say 100% we are totally self-stable, because still we are almost 30% of the legumes are being imported as of today. More than 50% of the oil which is consumed by us is being imported. So there are many such things. Means we are not still self-sufficient. We are still dependent on the other countries, and that's what we need to look into, that Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is a very important concept where we need to be self-sufficient with all the respects. But definitely, as I said, the major challenge is the arable land. So agriculture have come up with that challenge also, and now there are different techniques which are being used like hydroponics, aeroponics, even the soilless agriculture. That is also being developed in India as of today, where you can grow the required foods without soil. That is also possible. Of course, there will be some limitation to that. The technology has been not being developed at that extent at this moment that we can overcome all the challenges. Challenges will be always there. But at the same time, we need to see that whatever the partly we can overcome the challenges, definitely that is the first step. And maybe in the next step, we can again go ahead with the more challenges, and we will have the answers for all those challenges in future also. As of today, if you look at the trends in the food technology and food science and technology are getting changed day by day. Earlier, the food technology was limited to many of the cases was limited to breads and bakery products, fruit and vegetable processing, like making the jam and jellies, and some of the dairy products. That was the food technology generally is being limited, and many years we were doing those things. But now all there is a paradigm shift. Globally, everything has been changed. So earlier, in those days, processed food was not being consumed at a greater extent. It was because it depends on the lifestyle. In those days, lifestyle was different. And now it has been drastic change in the lifestyle. Earlier, the women were busy only in making the homes, cooking the foods, taking care of the children, taking care of the home. That was the major primary duties for the women. But now that is not the case. Now women have come out of the houses, and they are also equally important for the society as far as the shouldering the responsibilities of the society. So, along with the men, women also are coming out of the home. So now this particular situation have created the new opportunities. For example, as husband and wife both are working, so obviously who is going to prepare the food? So that is the way by which the processed foods are now in the demand. But as the processed foods are in the demand, there are different aspects also you need to consider in all these cases, because these processed foods need to be more and more healthy. Though we, the food technologists, are trying to make it healthier options for the consumers, but still there are some of the factors in the society which are trying to uh, substandardize some kind of foods by the way of adulteration. Generally, what we call it as adulteration. You know, all of you must be quite aware of the term adulteration. So, what is the adulteration basically? Adulteration is nothing but the maximizing the profit, to do something for the maximizing the profit. That is a clear agenda of the adulteration, is to maximize the profit. So whatever the things are being done, the adulterations are being done, the clear cut agenda is the maximization of profit. And to maximize the profit margin, people used to do add some substandard material into the food products, which is not acceptable. Actually, it is what we call it's actually damaging the image of the food technology, because we food technologists are actually responsible for processing the food, good quality food, and giving the good quality food to the consumers. But here the problem is that such kind of people in the society, they are actually responsible for this adulteration and all. They are actually defaming us. So we need to be very careful. You people, budding food technologists, should be very careful about all these things. Nowadays, even you might be seeing many of the reels on the WhatsApp and YouTube and all, which are very much annoyed. Actually, it is against the food processing. They generally want to put forth, they give the message to the society, the processed food is very bad and it is not good for your health. But that is not the case. See, the scenario is that as of today, every family needs the somewhere at some quantity processed food is required and people are being consumed that. But problem is that it has been generally said and circulated through the mass media that processed food is banned. In between some time there was ultra processed food is banned. Then what is ultra processed food? Who defines this ultra processing? What is the ultra processing? There is no definition, anything is a defined way where the ultra processing can be done. Ultra process is a different where which is defined in the food science in a different way, but the which is being told to the masses, spread to the masses, it is totally being changed, it is totally being uh, uh, with different aspect, and which is actually managing the uh, food technologist, which is not acceptable. So young people should when you are looking, we are seeing all these kind of reels and all on the mass media, please check for the fact finding. You are the food technologist, you know the basics of the food technologies, so you should actually respond to all such reels which are actually misleading. So this is your responsibility. I give this responsibility. I would like the young generation to come forward to work against this kind of thing. Because see, ultimately, if you don't work today, tomorrow you will not get the job. If such kind of things are there being spread in the society, then who will buy the processed food? And if nobody is ready to buy the processed food, if it is not being, so how the industry will be there? And if industry is not there, where you will be? Think on that. It's very serious uh, concern as of today, and it's your responsibility. See, getting a job in the industry is not so easy. As of today, there is a lot of competition, and you have to make your own place. There is nothing like that. You are after graduation, it is your job is fixed, and everything will be on the plate for you. No, it is not there. You have to make your space, own space in the society. And to make the own space, you have to struggle hard. And you have to make the efforts to that. You have to make yourself something outstanding, then only you will be well accepted. You should develop those capabilities. You should develop those other soft skills. Whatever, there are different, even today, as of today, AI and machine learning is being spoken a big way. And really, it is very important for the food processing also and for you people also. AI AI is will be taking over in the all the sectors. So we need to look at very carefully. We need to adopt it. We need to learn it. And machine learning is very important because in future there is no option other than AI and machine learning. Though we are developing the different kind of foods and all, everything has to be go through all these new things. We need to inculcate all those things. So apart from that traditional food technology which we are learning and doing together as of today, there are a lot of demands and lot of new trends which are coming up in the future. Like for example, as of today, people are searching for the alternative proteins because we know that animal source is the best source of the protein, with the best quality of the protein. But there are different other sources also, not only the animals, but the vegetables, plants, and even the microorganisms are the one of the good sources for the proteins. So now people are actually looking for the alternative protein. That is a very challenging field and which is very important. And all over world, many people, many laboratories are working in these areas. Secondly, is the nutraceutical is again the another trend which is now coming up in a big way, where the products, nutraceuticals means it's a combination of the nutrition and pharmaceutical together, where the uh, nutritional food which is being provided can work against some of the disorders or diseases where it has been termed as a nutraceutical. So it has both the functions to cater the nutrition as well as the pharmaceutical or the any kind of activities. Active ingredients are there which are helpful for the maintaining your health. Nutraceuticals are actually not a medicine. It is actually the precaution. It is a maintenance of your body where you try to understand what are the requirements of the various nutrients your body requires, and all those nutrients need to be supplied in a sufficient quantity so that there should not be any kind of uh, depletion of the nutrients in your body. And that's what it's an aspect where you are trying to maintain your health by taking the extra care, providing the required uh, nutrients to the body. So apart from the nutrients, there are many other active ingredients also which are very important to protect your body and to uh, help your body for the maintenance in the on the regular basis. So this is what is the nutraceutical which is having a big market as of today, and many of the industries as well as there are many new startups are coming up with the nutraceuticals with the different ideas, which is really a welcoming stage, and we must welcome all those kind of startups and encourage them, because that is the young generation which is coming up with the new idea, different idea, which are very fantastic, and really they could work very nicely. So these are some of the trends. The further going ahead is the food safety and the transparency is the major important. Nowadays, everybody feels that all the things should be transparent. Nothing should be getting hide, and whatever the product is being processed or developed by the company or any organization which is delivered to the consumer, there should be a clear-cut transparency what the product is being made up of and whether the consumer accepts it. There should not be any kind of hiding business into that. So all the ingredients, all the parameters which are there related to the products should be disclosed, and that's what the labeling comes into picture, where the information is being transferred to the consumers by the way of course, the labels are having a limited size. So definitely nowadays barcodes are being used. So once you scan that barcode, you can get the additional information which may not be there on the label, but it can be provided in addition to the label by the using of the barcodes, and which gives you the clear-cut idea about all the ingredients which are being placed in this particular product and how it is healthy for you. And consumer has to decide whether to take or not, because after reading all this information, nowadays consumers are well learned and they can decide on their own whether to go ahead with this kind of particular food or not, if there is, because all the kind of allergenicity and all such kind of things are being mentioned there. If you are really allergic to any kind of particular thing, you will be well informed. So that information is very necessary so that you will not suffer with the allergy, because you are not knowing that that such kind of compound is present in that particular product. So these things are very important as of today, and that's why it is called as a transparency. Food safety and transparency is very
Ex-
much
ex-
important,
ex- Excuse
and
me.
that
Sorry
yeah,
to disturb you.
yeah,
There is an urgent meeting of Honorable Vice Chancellor with the Governor. So we
yeah,
have to be a little fast.
yeah. Just five
Yes.
minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes. So this transparency is very important further for new generations. the new field is coming up in a big way is a personalized nutrition, where you can really craft the particular food, which is very important for the particular human being, where it has been personalized nutrition depending on the requirement of that particular person. Then digital food management is the one of the major area which is coming up with the big way. As I said, it is depending on the AI and the machine learning, where all the digitalization will be there, and which helps in the faster processing of the food material, and it is faster delivery also to the consumer, so that time duration between the storage and transportation can be reduced. Then food waste reduction is one of the major concern as of today. If we try to reduce the wastage, definitely it is uh, gaining the new food. It is equivalent to gaining the new food. So we need to restrict ourselves and to learn ourselves to do not waste the food. You just take whatever you want, and better to avoid the wastage, so that we can have the enough food for us. As Prime Minister nowadays have been telling to us that reduce the fat content in your daily intake. The reason is that because we are quite totally dependent on the oils based we are dependent on the import of the oil. So to reduce the import, definitely your if your intake is reduced, obviously you will require requirements will be reduced. These are the some of the things which can be correlated, and definitely in the food industry nowadays, robotics and all other computerization and robotics are being used, which are very important. And most important is nowadays is a 3D printing, the which has been really coming up in a big way in the food processing systems. So these are the different newer trends. Just I wanted to let you all the budding food technologists, and of course there are many various thermal and non-thermal processes as mentioned by the ma'am in her speech, introductory speech. So there are a lot of new technologies are there, but definitely due to the paucity of the time, I will stop here now, and I wish all the success for the conference which has been organized, and the World Food Day which is just coming ahead. And I uh, congratulate all the food technologists and the students who are the budding food technologists to celebrate the World Food Day, so that we will make the people more aware about the food material. So with this, uh, thank you very much for inviting me for this program, and wish you all the best for and great success for this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts with us. With deepest sense of gratitude and respect, may I request to all the dignitaries to curtain their speeches, because Honorable Chancellor has an important ahead meeting. On behalf of College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, we welcome you, respected Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar, sir. Moving forward, I would like to introduce respected Professor Dr. R.B. Shivsagar, sir, Associate Dean and Principal, College of Food Technology, Pargani at Vasantrao Naik, Marathwada University, Pargani, Maharashtra, India. Academic qualifications, BTech, MTech, and PhD in Food Technology. Sir is having professional experience of total 25 years in teaching, research, and extension in the field of food technology. Sir has published 75 research papers in national and international journals. Sir has 11 recommendations, joint aggressor recommendations. Sir has guided 18 MTech and 4 PhD students. Marathi Leki magazine, newspaper, Agro 1 R30. Sir has developed technology for different value-added products from fruits, vegetables, and mushrooms. Sir has erected turmeric and ginger processing demonstration pilot plants. Special efforts were made to obtain ad hoc research projects from various financial agencies such as SEMA, State Agriculture Department, and Spice Board, etc. Established incubation center under PMFL scheme costing 329.50 lakhs for the processing of sugarcane, jaggery, and spices. Four research projects successfully completed as principal investigator, delivered more than 150 speeches on food processing and value addition in Shetkari Medavas, women self-help group, students and agriculture officers. Now, may I please invite Sir for the speech?
Good morning. Thank you very much for your nice words. As my colleagues, Dr. VP Mane sir, told us that the Honorable Vice Chancellor is having very important meeting with the Governor. So I am also thankful to my friend Dr. Uday Annapure, who has given a very important insights, valuable insights for all the food processing technologies. He covered most of the aspects related to the innovations, opportunities, challenges. So thank you, Dr. Annapure. So respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharadji Gadak Sahib, Director of Instruction and Dean, Dr. DM Panchabhai sir, Associate Dean and Principal, Dr. DP Mane sir, faculty members, and my dear students. So it is indeed a privilege for me to be a part of this international conference on a very important topic on the eve of World Food Day, as Dr. Annapure mentioned about its theme, hand in hand for better food and a better future. Yes, on this scenario, on this theme, whatever the topic is selected in the international conference, that is very appropriate because it gives the global, not only the Indian, but the global collaboration to transform agriculture food system for a more sustainable food to secure a future. So most of the themes are, all the themes are very good related to the World Food Day event. Dear students, I will not take much more time. So food processing section is crucial to an economic overall development because it provides a linkage in between the agriculture and food industries. Also, this food processing helps in diversification and commercialization of the agriculture inputs, which in turn results into the farmers' income, development of the market for agri-food exports, as well as indirectly, it will also generate employment in rural region. That is very important issue. Food processing industry or sector is one of the largest sector. It is a sunrise sector, which is the third most rapidly growing sector in the Indian economy. If you see the global ranking, so Indian food industry ranks fifth in the production, consumption, and export. Food processing industry nearly contributes 6% GDP, accounts 13% Indian export, attracts 6% of the overall industrial investment in the country. I will give some of the data which will be inspire you to work in the food processing sector. Share of the processed food exports in agri exports has increased sustainably from 13.7 to 25.6% in last year. By 2025, the Indian food industry market is estimated to reach near about $535 billion and growing a compound annual growth rate of 15.7%. Yes, this is a very good picture we can see related to the agro or food processing. But in other hand, if we see, there are some of the challenges as Dr. Annapure mentioned. The most important challenge is the share of the food processing. At present, we somewhere stick up to 5 to 6% of all the agriculture commodity. In that sector, we are lacking in its processing and value addition because processing itself adds value addition to the agriculture commodities. Yes, if you see the numerical figures, yes, India itself as a topper in so many agriculture commodity. India ranks first in milk. India ranks second after China in fruits and vegetables, sugarcane. India ranks third in coarse cereal grains. But there are some of the challenges. So being a food technologist, being a food researchers, we have to be focused on some of the constraints which will be update our food processing technologies. So first is the post-harvest management and the post-harvest losses. The huge post-harvest losses because of the improper, unavoidable post-harvest management practices, not fulfilling the quality as per the export, as well as not as per at present we are not preparing the food in a very hygienic or sanitation manners which will be fulfill the demand of the luxurious peoples. Even though if you see the scope or opportunity in food processing, yes, we have, because food is a primary need of the human being. Actually, agriculture is a lifeline of Indian economy, besides provision of the food as well as nutrition. But again, if you see the opportunities, there are ample opportunities lies in the food processing or agro processing. As I mentioned, food is a primary need. Second thing is there, as I mentioned, nowadays the consumer has having more payable afford, which afford the payable capacity if you will provide the very good quality of the foods, as well as consumer trend is changed. Nowadays the food should be considered as medicine. So we have to be in position to prepare such a quality products, food products, which are providing some of the health benefits to the consumers. Perishability is the major problem. Food is a medicine that we have to consider. Actually, the opportunities or sustainable development of the growth will start from the farming land, because to process any product we must need a good quality of the good varieties of the raw materials. Those are suitable for processing. I will give one or two examples. Suppose I want to process turmeric, but turmeric we must have variety having more curcumin. If we want to process tomato, tomato should have more lycopene. Or some of the fruits pulps, those are having low fiber content. In aula we have a lot of problems because of the high fiber contents. Yes, in figs, we are not in position to process our figs because of the low TSS. That is the some extent in onion also. So that these points to be considered in the purview of processing. Yes, there are ample opportunities in the recent advancement in the food technology or emerging technology. For example, modern food processing facilities, that is the IQF, frozen foods, dehydration, hurdle technology. Supply chain management. Nowadays, the consumer is very conscious about the procurement of the finished products. So, how we can trace, how we can develop a trust in the heart of the consumers. So, that can be possible by optimization of the supply chain, as well as we are looking for the RTE or convenient food items. Recently, the Prime Minister launched on day before yesterday on Saturday 42,000 crore on PM Krishi Dhanya Yojana, in which the food processing has majorly focus, as well as just Dr. Annapure mentioned about the pulse mission, legume pulses mission. Yes, we are lacking in that. So we should think about the protein source, how we can fulfill the protein requirement of the consumers, and that can be only possible by using of the some of the plant source by preparing the meat analogs. Yes, food industry is presently exploring new production and innovative processing technology, which in turn results in more cost effective and higher quality finished products. There are so many non-thermal technologies we have, yet the India processing sector, most of these non-thermal processing technology are under pipeline. So we have to go for that, and we have to adopt this technology to improve out the quality of the food products. For example, high pressure processing, ohmic heating, infrared heating, micro heating, food irradiation, cold plasma, cryogenic preservation. There are n number of technologies, yet it has to be focused. About the artificial intelligence, yes, artificial intelligence in coming years, it plays a very vital important role in food technology also, because artificial intelligence is used for real-time monitoring and data analysis, rapid detection, predictive risk analysis, on-site analysis for atomization, for even though enhanced accuracy, or even though for the detection of the some food adulterants, contaminants also. As well as whenever there was a crisis of USA to the India about the some of the tariff issues, yes, the honorable prime ministers launched one Swadeshi movement. So why we should not explore our indigenous food product technology? We have so many food products; those are very rich, and we can prepare very well about the indigenous. But the only challenges are it has not a particular source of authenticity. That is the issue. Another is location wise, its recipes varies. Third one is no standard process protocol and recipe, lack of quality control. Yes, in that case, we can also do some research why we should not decode the process recipe of the indigenous food product. For example, I will give one or two examples. That is a Puran Puri Modak. Now it is to be famous in momos. Modak, pohe, khichdi, upma, shankarpade. There are so many indigenous products that can be explored industrially so that we can export it globally. So, dear students, again, as per the policies or strategies to be considered, some of the initiatives must be taken by the policy makers. That the first initiative to explore this processing share of the agriculture commodity is regarding the cold chain managements, minimal processing or primary processing. Another one is the cluster approach through FPOs. Next one is single window system for those food entrepreneurs having less than 5 crores business. As well as in MIDC, the strategy makers must give 10 to 15% land reservation for the agro processing sectors, as well as increase the subsidy up to 60 to 80% for small or medium scale food processing enterprises. Like APMC, we should establish a mega food connect, just like our Kisan Food Connect, where our farmers or small entrepreneurs, they can sell or distribute the food products. So, dear students, I will not take much more times. So, most of the students, they join this food technology with some curiosity, whether we will get a jobs, whether this course is right or wrong. So, dear students, I want to say you there are ample opportunity lies. Surely you will get the jobs if you will be technically strong, because BTech Food Technology is a commercial and professional course. So you should be technically strong enough to secure a very employment. Even though I can insist all of the dear students, so don't to be a job seekers. You should be try to become an entrepreneur so that you should provide employments to our rural youth. So develop the interest in this very important professional course, that is a BTech for technology. Have a excel in this course, and at last or at the outset, during this 2 3 days technical session of very important aspects of the food processing, there is a lot of brainstorming which will be surely evolve some of the very important issues or concrete solutions on which we can fix our path to increase the processing share, as well as for the students during this 3 days technical session, you will get some of the very valuable insights on the recent advancements, opportunity, challenges, constraints, obstacles in food processing, and being a food technologist, how we can overcome. Because in future you will be the successful food technologies, and also helps in the Indian economy, because there is a 19% employment generation through agro processing. So very good opportunities. So processing is most important, because processing itself proceeds for prosperity. So 3P is very important for agriculture sector. That is the production, processing, and which will be gives the prosperity. So thank you very much for the organizer for providing me the opportunity, for inviting me as a speaker on this inaugural session of this 3 days international conference on a very important topic. Thank you very much.
Now, I would like to thank you so much, sir, for your precious words. Now, I would like to introduce respected Dr. Ashutosh Ananda, sir, Chief Scientist at CSIR CFTRI, Mysore, Karnataka, India. He is working as chief scientist in Flow Milling, Baking and Confectionery Technology Department, CSIR, CFTR, Mysore, and in Milling Faculty of International School of Milling Technology, ISMT. Sir is also heading the Technology Transfer and Business Development Department of CSIR, CFTRI. Sir has global milling industry experience of 4 years, having worked as miller in India, Lebanon, and Kuwait. Sir has published about 50 research papers, handled 20 external funded research projects as project leader. Technologies developed by him in field of grain processing and flow fortification have been transferred and successfully implemented by more than 125 food industries. His work is recognized in terms of many awards, prominent being Young Scientist Award 2014 and gold medal for serial science in flow milling technology at ISMT 2002, Best Scientist Award 2018 at CFTRI, Professor Carl Hunzi Award for work in serial science. Now I would like to invite Sir for the speech.
Sir, please unmute yourself. Sir, please.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for the introduction. And first of all, I'm very happy to be part of this ICE Food 2025. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Gadak sir, Dr. Pancham Bhai, Dr. Mane sir, my fellow chief guest for the day, Dr. Udyanapure, Dr. Professor Shir Sagar, all the organizers, all the participants. I'm truly honored to be here today, and of course, I congratulate the organizers to organize such a wonderful event. And I was going through the, the agenda, the speakers, the themes and all. It's really, concrete, 3 days event wherein all the aspects, including the processing, regulatory, are covered, and I think it's the best opportunity for the students to take best maximum use of it. And I appeal all of you not to miss any sessions, because the speakers what I've seen, I observed that many of them I know them personally, which have grown as the students, like you people are sitting over there. They have grown to their respective fields in a very big positions and all. So I think there will be something from each of the speaker who is going to deliver talks through these 3 days and all. You should make very best use of it. Professor Annapuri has already told you all the challenges, all the opportunities which are there in the food industry sector. Professor Shir Sagar was mentioning that sunrise industry, food industry, he has given the statistics also. The CAGR of 15 to 20% is not joke, right? So this is going to increase every year, and as long as there is a mankind, there will be food processing, right? So you are here at right time. You have chosen this field at right time. Definitely, as I say, there is food requirement till humankind exists, right? So be confident that you are going to be the provider for the food to the common people. Mostly because now, as both the spouses are working and all, food processing is not it's a necessity. It has become necessity. It's not luxury anymore. And sitting at CFTRI, I believe any food innovations, any R&D, what happens should translate to the technology and to the industry, because that is the ultimate thing. And I see every day I handle almost 40 to 50 clients. That shows what is the vast amount of scope is there. The new industries coming up, all the multinationals and all, they are developing new products and also, as long as we all are there, the food is there, right? And the food processing is the aspect. Even if cook at food at home, that is processing, right? So processing should not be communicated as unhealthy, this one, right? So there is always aspect. Professor Annapure has already mentioned that there should be no misinformation, and we are the ambassadors of that, right? So we cannot shy away. We we should be on the forefront to communicate to each and individual, starting from your home, that how food processing, how safe it is, and all right. Of course, unless and until there will be some 1 or 2% of miss this round, but definitely overall food processing is must, and you as a participant should take very much out of these 3 days of conference which the organizers have arranged. And with this, because of course I understand there is a time constraint and all. With this, I stop here, and I wish organizers as well as the participants a very good productive 3 days ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your precious words. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. V.P. Mane, sir, Associate Dean, College of Food Technology, Yavatmal. Sir has completed PhD from Swami Ramananda Tirtha, Marathwada University, Nanded, India. Sir has 5 years extension experience and more than 20 years of experience in teaching and research. Sir has published 2 books, more than 5 books, chapters, 10 technical publications, and more than 15 research articles in national and international journals. Sir has given more than 5 radio talks on various topics considering agriculture and farmers at center. Sir has guided more than 18 postgraduate students and also acted as examiner for more than 7 PhD students at various institutes in India. Sir has also attended international conference on solid waste management held at Philadelphia, United States in 2003 and 2007. Sir has also participated in Farmer Study Tour at Israel as technical officer in 2010. All his work in teaching, research, extension, as well as social activities has been honored with ICAR Best Teacher Award in 2014, Pani Foundation Award in 2016, and Maharashtra Sun Soil Award in 2022. Now, I invite Sir for the speech.
Good morning, all of you. Chief Patron, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, Dr. Sharadji Gadak, sir, respected Director of Instruction and Dean, Dr. D.B. Panchabhai, sir, distinguished Chief Guest of ICE Food 2025, Dr. Uday Annapure, sir, Head Department of Food Engineering and Technology, ICT Mumbai, Professor Dr. R.B. Sirsagar, Associate Dean and Principal, College of Food Technology, Vasantrao Naik Marathwada Krishi Vidhyapeeth, Parbhani, and Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar, Chief Scientist, CFTRI Mysore, Karnataka, and dear all participants. It is my honor to welcome you all to this international conference on emerging opportunities, innovations, and challenges in food processing, nutrition, and sustainable development. Organized by College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, under the portrait of Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, in the celebration of World Food Day 2025. Every year, World Food Day reminds us that food is not merely sustenance. It is the foundation of health, quality, and sustainability. This year's theme, Hand in Hand for the Better Food and a Better Future, calls upon all of us, all the scientists, educators, policymakers, and entrepreneurs to collaborate for a world free from hunger and malnutrition. Today, the food sector is undergoing remarkable transformation. Advances in non-thermal processing technologies like high pressure and cold plasma processing are enhancing food safety and quality while conserving energy. Simultaneously, AI and digital technologies are making supply chains more transparent and sustainable. The movement towards bio-based packaging and waste valorization is leading us closer to a circular zero-waste economy. But food security today must mean more than calories sufficiency. It must ensure balanced nutrition. Challenges such as undernutrition, obesity, and micronutrient deficiencies call for innovations in biofortification, functional foods, and indigenous crop utilization, blending modern science with traditional wisdom. Institutions like ours, situated in the agricultural heartland of Yavatmal city in Maharashtra state, play a crucial role in research, education, and outreach. Conferences like this create platforms for the learning, collaboration, and innovation across disciplines and regions. To your young researchers and students, your curiosity, creativity, and commitment are vital for shaping tomorrow's sustainable food system. Engaging actively, exchange ideas, and build networks that drive real change. Before concluding, I sincerely thank the Honorable Vice Chancellor, distinguished speakers, organizing committee, and all delegates for their participation and support. On this World Food Day 2025, let us pledge hand in hand to build a healthier, more resilient, and sustainable food future. Thank you, and I wish the conference a great success. Thank you all.
Moving forward, I would like to introduce and invite respected Dr. D.M. Panchbhai, Sir, Director of Instruction and D. Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, Maharashtra, India. Sir has an experience of more than 24 years in teaching and research. Sir has released technology of high-density planting at 6 by 3 meters on raised bed. Is recommended for obtaining better growth, yield, and quality fruits of Nagpur Mandarin in 2016. Sir's notable work includes pruning for obtaining higher quality yield and Vyavahar. Sir has studied of releasing tamarind, cola, small and annual Chrysanthemum variety PDK super during 2017 as PI and Binjal variety Lakshmi and Dima Bean variety Shakuntala during 2013 as a co-PM. Sir has established the model. Sir has also established the soil and tissue analysis laboratory at Horticulture Section, College of Agriculture, Nagpur. Sir has been serving our Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH AKOLA by his visionary approach. Now, may I please invite Sir for the speech?
Thank you, student. And very good morning to you all. The chairman of the today's function.
Good morning.
Hello. The chairman of the today's inaugural function, Dr. Sarat Galak sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. PDKV Akola, respected chief guest, Dr. Udayji Annapure, Professor Shirsagar sir, and Dr.
पंचभाई सरांना हे करा कुठे कुठे सांगा तुम्ही बोला हा पंचभाई सर अनम्यूट युअर सेल्फ सर प्लीज अनम्यूट युअर सेल्फ
Okay.
yes sir
Now it is audible.
yes sir
The chairman of the today's function, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Galak sir, Dr. PDKV AKOLA, the respected chief guest Dr. Uday Annapure sir, respected Professor Dr. Shirsagar sir, and Dr. Asutosh Inamdar sir ji, and the organizer of today's function, my friend Dr. VP Mane, Associate Dean, College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, respected dignitaries, esteemed colleague, distinguished delegates, partner from academic, industries, and policymaker, invited speaker, and my dear friends. It is great honor and enthusiasm that I welcome you to the International Conference on Emerging Opportunity, Innovations and Challenges in Food Processing, Nutrition and Sustainable Development, hosted by the College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, under Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, as a part of World Food Day 2025 celebrations. And that's why I wish you very happy World Day to you all. This conference theme, hand in hand for better food and a better future, is both timely and visionary. It is the urgent need for the global partnership, interdisciplinary approach for research, technological innovations in the addressing the present issue of food insecurity, malnutrition, unsustainable production and consumption pattern. The Food and Agriculture Organizations of the United States has enjoined the world to renew its commitment to collaborative actions, learning from each sector, unique strength to chart the path toward the global food and nutrition security for all. Friends, nowadays, the food safety is a major important for the consumer, and that's why we have the lot of raw material in the agriculture and horticulture sector, which needs to process and it reach to the consumer with good nutrients, because malnutrition is a major problem in our country, and that's why we should focus. I will not speak much more because we have very short time, and that's why I must congratulate to the Associate Dean and his team for the organizing the such type of events to have the collaborative research and most innovative approaches for the in the sector of the food technology, and that's why I must congratulate him and his team, and best wishes for the student and for the deliberations. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing valuable thoughts and words of wisdom with us. Now it's my honor to introduce and invite Honorable Dr. Sharad Kadak sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, Maharashtra, India. Honorable Dr. Sharad Kadak sir has joined as Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA since September 2022. Presently, sir is also holding the additional charge of Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidhyapeeth, Rahuri since March 2025. Sir also holds the additional charge of Vice Chancellor of Maharashtra Animal and Fishery Science University, Nagpur, for 6 months. Sir
एक
has
5 मिनिट दादा.
experience in teaching, research, extension, and seed production in Agriculture University. Before joining as Vice Chancellor in Dr. PDKD, Sir has worked for 39 years in Mahatma Phule Agriculture University on various positions. Sir served the post of Director of Research with additional charge of Director of Extension Education in University. Sir has guided as 15 and 10 PhD and MSc students in capacity of chairman. Sir wrote 10 books, published more than 80 research papers in journals of international repute, and most importantly, as leader, he has given 21 new varieties for farmers, include sorghum crop and new crop variety in vegetables. Sir was also instrumental in increasing university receipts from 19 crores to 47.50 crores within 4 years during his tenure as Director of Research. Sir has received many national and international awards, and recently Sir has received prestigious Fellow Award of Confederation of Horticulture Association of India for his contribution for significant development horticulture in the university. Sir has also visited many countries like Mali, South Africa, Ethiopia, Germany, Netherlands, Switzerland, Taiwan, etc. In a span of 1 year, Dr. PDKV, many innovative initiatives have been undertaken in university under the guidance of Dr. Sharad Gadadkar. Various forums have been established to enhance the skill of students. Competitive forums, high-tech agriculture forum, entrepreneur development forum, and similarly 39 farmer scientist forum having 2,500 farmers have been established in 11 districts of Vidarbha.
आपण तयार करून पाठवलं.
Apart from KVK adopted villages, university has adopted 11 villages for socio-economic upliftment of farmers under his guidance. Similarly, sales counter of university developed products are open in 11 districts for easy accessibility of university products to the farmer. Extension programs like Shiva Fairy and Horticulture Day are conducted in innovative manner. Similarly, the Grand Agriculture Exhibition was organized under his dynamic leadership, wherein more than 10 lakh farmers visited the exhibition. Now, may I please request Sir for the speech?
Yeah. Good morning to all of you, respected dignitaries, then distinguished guests, my colleagues, and dear student friend. It is my great honor to welcome you all today to the International Conference on Emerging Opportunity, Innovations, Challenges in Food Processing, Nutrition, and Sustainable Development, organized by College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, under the SPS of the Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA. At the outset, I take this opportunity to acknowledge and thanks to the patron of this program, Dr. D.M. Panjabhai, Director of Extension and Dean, PDKV AKOLA, Dr. V.P. Mane, Associate Dean, College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, and also extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Uday Anapure, Head Department of the Food Engineering and Technology, ICT Mumbai, Professor Dr. R.B. Shirsagar, Associate Dean and Principal, College of Food Technology, Vasantrao Naik, Marathwada Krishi Vidhyapeeth, Parbhani, Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar, Chief Scientist, CSIR, CFTRI, Mysore. We are truly privileged to have such eminent leaders, academicians, and scientists with us. And on the occasion of World Food Day, every year we have been celebrating this occasion. And friends, this conference is happening at critical time now. I congratulate to the organizer first. The world faced 3 challenges, that is hunger, malnutrition, and obesity. According to latest global report, 172 million people remain undernourished, while on the other hand, adult obesity has doubled in just once a decade. In fact, 2.6 billion people cannot afford the healthy diet. This remind us that the food is not just about quality. It is about quality, sustainability, and fair access. India today stands as the sixth largest food processing industry in the world. In 2022-24, its market size reached more than 30 billions, and by 2033, it expected to grow more than 65 billions, with strongly 8.38% annual growth rate. This sector contributed 9% total agriculture GVA, 23% of national export, and added support more than 7 million job across the supply chain. Government efforts taken for like mega food park, cold chain infrastructure, production linkage incentive scheme, 100% FDI are making Indian food processing globally competitive. And in case of role of science and innovation, we can say that scientific innovation is the backbone of the future. Nutrition science today goes far beyond calories. It speaks of personalized nutrition, functional food, and preventive health care. Biotechnology and biofortification help in fighting malnutrition by enriching the staple food. Digital agriculture, artificial intelligence-driven supply chain are transforming farm-to-fork system into efficient and transparent model. These innovations are not optional. They are essential for the sustainable and food secure in future. To my dear student, I say this is the great conviction. You are the torch bearer of tomorrow's. The discussion and idea shared in this conference are not just theoretical. They are opportunities for you to learn, to innovate, and to take the solution from lab to land, from classroom to community. Remember, knowledge has meaning only when it transforms lives. Before I conclude, let me once again thanks to the esteemed patron, Dr. D.M. Panchbhai, Dr. V.P. Mane, as well as distinguished chief guest, Dr. Uday Anapure, Professor Dr. R.B. Shirsagar, Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar. Your presence today gives immense strength and inspiration to this conference. Together with collaboration between the university, industries, and policymakers, we can move closer to the food system that is safe, nutritious, sustainable, and equitable. Let us all walk hand in hand for better food and better future. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. Sir, I want to share some information that ICE Food 2025 received an overwhelming response with a remarkable total of more than 950 registration, over 150 carefully selected oral and poster abstract will be showcased through engaging presentations, complemented by over 20 insightful guest lectures held over 3 enriching days. The event attracted participants from a diverse range of countries, including Hungary, South Africa, Morocco, Nigeria, Bahrain, Uzbekistan, and many more. Esteemed Indian institutes also made a strong presence with participation from prestigious organizations such as CFTRI, NIFTM, ICT, NIT, Banaras Hindu University, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Anand Agriculture University, Mumbai University, Parul University, D.Y. Patil Institute, as well as 4 prominent agriculture universities from Maharashtra. Over to Gauri.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good morning, one and all. This is Gauri Marudkar. It is my privilege and pleasure to propose the vote of thanks on this remarkable occasion of our international conference, iSports 2025. On the behalf of organizing committee, the College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, Maharashtra, India, Dr. Sharad Gada, sir. After that, we have respected Director of Instruction and Dean, Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, Maharashtra, that is Dr. D.M. Panchabhai, sir. After that, we have our respected Associate Dean, College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, Dr. B.P. Mane, sir. Also, our respected Chief Guest, Dr. Uday Annapure, sir, Head Department of Food Engineering and Technology, ICT, Mumbai. Our honorable dignitaries, respected Dr. R.B. Sagar, sir, Associate Dean and Principal of College of Food Technology, Parbhani at Vasantrao Naik Marathwada University, Parbhani. Respected Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar, sir, Chief Scientist at CSIR, CTRI, Mysore, Karnataka, India. Our respected Chairman of Organizing Committee, ICE Food 2025, Dr. Zaisnu Ghade ma'am, and participants from the different corners of globe, who gave great trust with their presence today. First and foremost, I would like to express our sincere thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Gada, sir, for sparing valuable time from a busy schedule and sharing inspiring thoughts with us. Our words have truly added great value to this event. A special note of appreciation to our Honorable Dr. D.M. Panchabhai, sir, Director of Instruction and Dean, Dr. PANJABRAO DESHMUKH KRISHI VIDHYAPEETH, AKOLA, Maharashtra, India, and respected Dr. B.P. Mane, sir, Associate Dean, College of Food Technology, Yavatmal, for their insightful and thought-provoking sessions. Your expertise and perspectives have enriched the conference and opened new avenues of learning. We have equally thankful to our chief guest, Dr. Uday Annapure, sir, Head Department of Food Engineering and Technology, ICT, Mumbai, and our honorable dignitaries, Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar, sir, and Dr. R.B. Sagar, sir, for their valuable time from their busy schedule and sharing their great knowledge with us. I also want to thank Dr. Zaisnu Ghade, Chair of Organizing Committee, ICT Food 2025, for their constant encouragement and support, which has been always a source of motivation for us. To all the participants and delegates, your enthusiastic involvement and meaningful interactions have been soul of conference. Our heartfelt thanks to organizing committee, faculty members, volunteers, and technical teams whose dedication behind the scenes made the event ran so smoothly. Finally, we extend our gratitude to everyone who directly or indirectly contributed to the grand success of their international conference. Once again, thank you all for your gracious presence and support. We look forward to meeting you again at future events and continuing the journey of knowledge and collaboration. Hereby I declare, with the permission of Vice Chancellor Dr. Sharad Gada, sir, that inauguration ceremony of ICE Food 2025 is ended. Now, a very kind instruction for all the participants and dignitaries that we have a break. After break, we will meet for the further technical session. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Uday Annapure, sir, for participation and given the very good, valuable speech in this program. And also guided to this forum now. And Dr. also thanks to the Dr. Shirsagar also and Ashutosh Namdar. I also already patron of this organizing committee, Dr. Panjabhai and Mane. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best for 3 days deliberations. It will be help for uplift your knowledge and increase your confidence of the all student and participant. Thank you very much. I am leaving now, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You inspired us very much. Thank you so much.
आवाज बंद करून टाका पहिले. हा आवाज आणि कधी कधी बॅकग्राऊंडला चालू राहतो इकडचा. हा
नाही